Honorable Brink, GA.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy President, several municipalities in northwestern Limpopo has lost hundreds of millions of rands in the collapse of VBS Bank. Many of these municipalities already struggle to collect revenue and now even to deliver basic services. To date, not a single municipal official or politician, be it from the EFF or the DA or the ANC, I apologize, have been charged criminally for their conduct in the VBS raid. My question, Deputy President, is what urgent steps is your government taking to ensure that at least civil action is taken to recover some of the money lost in the VBS raid? Thank you.
Deputy President.
Thank you very much. To my recollection, I'm aware that there are current investigations that are going on with regarding to the VBS matter. Now, we'll await for the conclusion of those investigations. And what I can say now is that we've got institutions in the country that are capable, that are dealing with these matters. Surely, where money has been stolen, I think the law must take its course. Where corruption has taken place, the law must take its course. But we should give space to the law enforcement agencies to do their work without our interference. So I can assure that this matter is being investigated at the right time. The law enforcement agencies are going to make their own pronouncement. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable members, we now move to question 8, which has been asked by Honorable Steenhuisen. He has deferred to Honorable Gigi Helui to take the supplementary question. Deputy President.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Our government is tirelessly working to address the concerns that were raised by the rating agencies. The concerns include slow economic growth, sustainability of our state-owned enterprises, and the rising government debt. Our collective efforts must help the country not only to mitigate the risk of downgrades, but also to return it to a healthy investment rating. It is in our interest as a country to unite in championing sustainable efforts to collectively address the concerns that are raised by these rating agencies. With clear focus and clear determination, it is possible to turn the tide. The world still believes in South Africa, and this interest was expressed when Team South Africa, led by Minister Ntshavheni, engaged with about 300 investors at the 2019 Nordic Africa Business Association Summit that was held the past week in Oslo. Together with the Nordic countries, we are looking into areas of overlapping interests, possibilities of cooperation in the blue economy, smart cities, and advancing the digital skills for our young people. As government, we continue to advance our domestic efforts towards creating an enabling environment for taking up this investment. In the short term, we need to speed up the implementation of the Economic Stimulus and Recovery Plan, which outlines a range of measures to ignite activity and build investor confidence. We also continue to expedite the implementation of the 2018 Job Summit commitments, particularly on areas where business has identified inhibitors to investment. Business is committed to working with government in finding lasting solutions in the labor market to address the crisis of job losses in the entire country. Under the leadership of the President, monthly meetings are being held with business and labor to monitor progress on the implementation of the Job Summit commitments by all our social partners. In this engagement, government is committed to identifying and dealing with legislative and policy inhibitors and improving the ease of doing business. We are committed to ensure that we make it easy to do business in this country. The recently appointed Presidential Economic Advisory Council will play the much-needed role of coordinating all these efforts and ensuring that all the necessary elements of sustainable economic recovery are put in place. Our government continues to strengthen partnership with social partners. In particular, our ongoing engagement with the private sector are focused on ensuring that the investment conference commitments made in the past year are implemented. We're encouraged by the reports that substantial investment projects that were pledged last year in the investment conference have entered the implementation phase. We call on all stakeholders to continue with their support at the second investment conference that will be held this year in November. This is a further opportunity to partner in advancing South Africa's investment book towards a 5-year target of 1.2 trillion rand of investment. Through this public-private growth initiative, our country will see growth in investment that will turn the economy around.